All right. It is time for another episode of the Florencio files. And of course, playing on an account which really just describes the core of his playstyle. It is Florencio, the Macro King. What's the bet we see 5 SCVs queued up at a time off one command center at some point in this game? What is the bet? Here's a photo up here at the top left. It is Bartololeo. Bartololeo. We're just going to call him Bart or Leo. Bartololeo, Leo, Leo. Bartololeo, Leo. It's going to be a gas first opening here for the Macro King. Oh, he does go up barracks at home. I think it's just, is this just an eBay block or an SCV scout perhaps? Oh, look at this naughty boy. What are you doing back there? This is, that's a weird hiding spot right there, but I guess doesn't want to put it behind because sometimes they check there. Okay, fair enough. Second barracks, very cute, very cute. Yeah, if you see an SCV like go in there, that's like the same thing as if you see someone in your backyard. Like, they could be the most upstanding gentleman ever. You could see a guy, he's got literally, what was it called, like the tailcoat and like a fucking monocle and a top hat and shit. And you're like, well, I mean, that does look like a fine, upstanding gentleman. But on the other hand, he's in my backyard. Like, you're like, if I just saw this guy on the street, I'd be like, it's a gentleman. But then he's in your fucking backyard and he's like looking under your house or something. You're like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing over here? He's just like, I'm here for the government. I'm just inspecting the, see if there's any stray cats. And you're like, what are you fucking, why are you in my backyard, mate? Unfortunately, Bartolomeo isn't going to see him until he's already built a fucking tree fortress in the back of his house. And that's always unfortunate as a Protoss. You're there, you think you're playing a normal game, you're expanding, you're chilling. You're like, hey, yeah, I saw a barracks, I saw a gas, this looks pretty normal. And, oh man, he's already going to have a fortified tree fort. He's going to have sandbags on the side of it. He's going to have his, like, fucking toy sniper rifle up there. Oh, how do you even dislodge this, man? Second gateway goes down still. And look at that. Okay, now the Reaper's going to go for it. There's no units out. Oh, Macro King comes in. And what is more macro-oriented than proxying a barracks in your opponent's natural and running a Reaper in? Tries to get it surrounded there. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, he gets surrounded. He's got to watch out. Man, these Chad probes actually doing a good job. First probe finally dies. Oh, 2 Reapers though. Oh, the probes need to fight. They need to fight. Florencio's micro here is one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. He could have just ran to the left. There's only probes. And he could have killed so many by now. Ah! He's killed 3 probes against an undefended player with like 30 seconds in his base. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, now he runs through. Now that there's the Stalker there, he does the correct micro, but Flo, loses one of his Reapers. He's got more coming out. He's got Marines getting in the bunker. I mean, this is still massive damage, but Bartolomeo is actually in a good spot, right? As long as that Reaper gets out. Yeah. He's actually still at 4 probes. As long as he can break it. Ooh, actually, he doesn't even have a second store. Why is he mining so much gas? He's got 400 gas and he's not mining minerals properly right now. He's building probes. He needs to chrono those Stalkers. If he could stop that second bunker getting up, he'd be fine. But if you get 2 bunkers up with like, what is this, 4 Marines already? Oh no. This Protoss player is just jerking it, man. Dude, you gotta stop touching yourself. You gotta get down there, stop the bunker. What is he doing? What is this? I'm on the Protoss player's camera. Okay. He thinks Reapers are about to jump back in. He's not even looking at his natural right now. I think he's just accepting it's gonna die. Okay, he's going to build 2 more Stalkers here. I think he's realizing, okay, let's just give up on the natural. Oh, well, fair enough. He's worried about that 1 Reaper jumping back in the base. Okay, all right, Bart. Flo does find the container. Remember that Florencio doesn't have an expansion. He's got a bunker at home as well, already with 1 Marine in it. His base, though, fully mining. eBay there. Is that? Ooh, Starport. Proxied factory, proxied Starport. I'd love to see that float into the main. But Bart does have a pylon spotting for it. Plenty of Stalkers up on that high ground now. Bart is supply blocked quite hard here. That bunker may be dreaming. Maybe dreaming, mate. These Stalkers will kick the shit out of unupgraded Marines, so they pull back to the bunker there, which is a good choice. Factory, Starport, still not much going on behind this. A factory goes down at home as well. I know a reactor building there. Very curious play here. these stalkers running around a bit. I think they could take these bunkers out pretty easily. There's actually nothing there to repair them. Chrono boosted an immortal while supply blocked and still hasn't started a pylon. Oh no. Literally queues a stalker and immortal into a supply block and doesn't start a pylon. Oh, so there's supply blocks. Man, my favorite thing is when people are criticizing like a pro player and like they hit a supply block and they're like, oh, he's supply blocked. What a big mistake. And literally it interrupts no production. Like as they hit the supply block, a depot finishes and not a single unit was halted in production for even a second. You're like, that's not even a supply block. That's literally perfect macro. Then you see someone start units, chrono them, still not realize their supply block, build a few other things, and only then put down a pylon. That is, yeah, the painful bad macro of all bad macros. Taking a long time to get up the expansion. Is still ahead in workers, though, so definitely has that going for him. The 2 bunkers here looking good. They contain Widow Mines. Oh, it's going to be... Wait, what are we doing? It's a fusion... Oh, it's a battlecruiser Widow Mine armory. The fuck is this? I didn't even see that. I was already dying. I was like, why are we going 2 factory armory eBay battlecruiser on one base? He's like, this is my Shrek build. He's like, ogres have like onions. They have layers. Well, this is my Terran onion build. This is literally the Onion King build right here. It's fucking so stupid. Oh my god. The Marines are going to get taken out. Turns out the Stalkers and the Immortal can take out a full bunker of Marines without losing a single unit. Who knew? Finally dislodges this position. And he gets the expansion up. He's got good mining. He has 4 gateways. He's only now making Warp Gate, though. We'll have that soon. There is a battlecruiser. I don't know what these Widow Mines are planning to do. Are they just going to run in and burrow on the base? And behind this is this... Why is there a bunker here? One base planetary bunker. This little SCV has built... He's in the fucking naughty corner. That's the timeout spot. If you're a drilly boy who's been sniffing too much terrazine gas, giving it to the other SCVs when they're meant to be building their work projects, you get put in the fucking naughty corner here. That's right. 4 supply depots and a bunch of minerals. That's all you have to look at. You're staying there for the rest of this game, you little shit. Meanwhile, the battlecruiser comes in, decides to damage the assimilator, and then kill a pylon, rather than going for the probes, and then fly over the ground. Oh, it's a bait. It's a bait. Macro. Oh. Bartoleo. I think he saw it. Did he see it? Get the observer down there, Bartoleo. You got to get that observer down. The battlecruiser's like, oh shit, he's not taking the bait. Damn it. So he's, yeah, okay, he sees the Widow Mine failed. The battlecruiser's like, I'll just go for your main then. It's like, what do you want to deal with? The Widow Mines or the battlecruiser? The Widow Mines run forward and siege on top of his fucking units, like the Chad that he is. Battlecruiser kills 11, 12 probes. Can he get a stalker as well? I think he can. 12 probes, 13 probes, and a stalker. Damn, that battlecruiser does big damage. And Florencio's 1 base economy, not that bad. Yes, the Protoss is back on 3 base. And if he gets any breathing room, he can do really well. Uh-oh. Immortals getting walked on top of by these Widow Mines. One of the barriers gets set off. And the Immortal's like, oi, oh, shit. Refugee hunters, these Widow Mines, of course, the most ethical of military units, choosing that their favorite role is to simply chase down defenseless workers. Nothing like putting a few mines in your opponent's worker line. Oh my god, this battlecruiser Widow Mine combo is just the ultimate FU. The Immortal's gonna walk into the Widow Mines, is it? No. Oh my god. This Immortal just getting poked in the back of their head repeatedly. That's what it feels like for an Immortal getting shot by a battlecruiser, man. We're gonna see a scan, take out the observer, come on. Oh, it would have been so sick if he got the observer. Ah, well. Does lose those Widow Mines, but not before a new battlecruiser comes in. Teleports right above the natural. Remember, this Protoss economy is so fragile right now. Ah, Bartolomeo, he doesn't realize his stalkers are coming back, but his probes are getting wrecked. Oh my god, 9 kills, 10 kills. Can he get an 11th? He can. Oh my god, 12. Dude. Oh my god, that's deadly. A single stalker comes over there. And, oh dude, this is actually just ridiculous. Bartolomeo is just running around chasing these BCs, unable to kill any of them. And Widow Mine's trying to run back in. That one's not going to find anything, I don't think. So the Immortals do defend. You know what? Flo's still on one base, man. If there's a way back into this game, this is it. I love that there's layers to it. You know, you've got the Widow Mines, you've got the Battlecruiser, you've got the Bunker Rush, you've got random-ass defensive bunkers. You've got this BC over here. Oh, no, get out, get out. No, 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 no. Where's it going? Flo! He needed to stay up there. Oh, he does get taken out. Takes a few Stalkers with him. But back to just 2 BCs. He's got 1 there. It's going to teleport right on in. Oh, that might be a bit too YOLO, but no. He goes into the back, the undefended base. There's only 6 Stalkers out right now, and he kills one of them as soon as it warps in before it even gets any hit points. Uh-oh. BC there. Another BC teleports on this base, and this is just getting out of hand. The ability to just dive into multiple mineral lines. This is how Florencio kills you. He builds the biggest, strongest defensive structures, things like planetaries and bunkers at home, and he just runs by and hits your workers over and over again. Remember, these Stalkers don't have blink or any upgrades, and it's just 9 Stalkers up against 2 Battlecruisers, a few more warping in. Economically, I mean, there's always a chance for the Protoss to come back here if he just knuckles down, splits the Stalkers between the bases, chrono boosts probes. But remember, it's easy for us to say what the Protoss should do, sitting here on the sidelines. Right now, all the Protoss hears, his inner monologue is literally just a high-pitched shrieking noise. Going, what the fuck? This is so bullshit. Like, it's literally like, this is the point where you need to like, okay, if I stay calm, build a battery at each base, chrono probes will be good. And these batteries are good, but you need them in each mineral line, and you need to leave some Stalkers in the main, mate. Once again, if a BC teleports in, Stalker's gonna have to walk all the way back. I mean, he keeps getting back in the lead economically, but that's in danger. Macro King Florencio goes straight to 3 bases, starts erecting planetaries on location. He's a little low on gas, but his minerals are good right now. And yep, once again, a BC teleports in 1 probe, 2 probe, up to 10 probes. This Battlecruiser goes stacking on its earlier killed count. He's getting close to 60 workers killed. The Stalkers come to defend this. They're trying to split between both bases, but those Stalkers on the natural not going after the BC. But uh-oh, this one needs to get to that dead space. Oh, and he's going to teleport on out of there. The other BC escapes as well. And oh, of course he teleports right over the Stalkers because he's such a dick. Flo loves doing that. There's nothing he loves more than teleporting just 1 screen away behind his opponent's army onto another one of their bases. There is nothing more tilting. You're like, really? You're going to use your ability to literally warp to a completely distant destination to just go 1 screen behind my units, kill 2 more probes, and run away? You dickhead. Why would you do that? Florencio's like, they don't call me the salt miner for no reason. I understand even in the least salty of locations, the most unsalty, the most pure, supposedly, situations on the ladder, I know how to extract salt from them. I know how to find that sodium in even the most mineral-starved locations of the ladder. And he's trying to find it here. He's now got 3 bases up. They're all becoming planetaries. He's making... Is he making tanks down here? What? Another Battlecruiser teleports to the base. There's only 1 Stalker. Oh, Bartolomeo. Oh my god, Florencio. Okay, 2 more Stalkers came up. Not as many kills each time, but you know what? He pulls the whole Stalker army there. Another one comes in. Oh my god, Florencio is just making him chase his own tail. This is a brand new Battlecruiser already up on 8 kills there. And once again, we see a Protoss who has built so many more workers than Florencio, but he's lost 74 of them, and this 3-base Protoss is back to square one economically. He cannot keep it up. He's trying to build cannons, but he's just not leaving enough defense in each base. And let's look at Flo's arsenal. Battlecruiser, 32 kills. Battlecruiser, 8 kills. Battlecruiser, 21 kills. He's now moving 4 tanks, 2 Widow Mines, and this Battlecruiser has been working on its twerking workout routine. And it's ready. It's shaking its booty. It says, hey, sexy Stalkers, do you want to come and see me twerk? The Stalkers, of course, run straight at it, horny as they are. And they get blasted. They get literally destroyed. So the Battlecruiser, once again, it's going to come forward, poke Bartolomeo, and then it's going to twerk and try to lure back to the siege tanks. This time, it just goes off to the left. Okay, changes things up a little bit. Stalker's unable to reach there. And this area is such a kill zone, you cannot go there. The Widow Mine's going to come forward, but the Observer is, you're not going to be able to take out those Widow Mines, mate. Another Stalker goes down there. I think it was this Battlecruiser. I think these tanks are going to inch their way forward, man. Oh, they got to be careful, though. The Battlecruiser tank Widow Mine combo. Oh, welcome to F'sville, mate. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. All the battle cruisers are in the red hit points. Talk about jailbait right there. I mean, there are a few things that make a Protoss want to break the law, but a few red hit point BCs, they really make them want to just go straight into that tank fire. I'm just saying, this is honestly the two-catcher predator TVP strategy that Florencio's just figured out here. Look at this, they can't resist. They're trying to blink on the tanks to try and draw the fire onto each other. But yeah, Bartolomeo, I mean, just give up the base and go elsewhere, right? Oh, the battle cruiser gets above 40 kills, teleports in the back. Stalkers fly in, one goes down, and the BC just flies away. Oh, Florencio is just playing with his food at this point. Oh my god. This is brutal, dude. The one cannon that finally got built in the main is like, oh, I'm not enough to take on 2 battle cruisers? Shit. The Stalkers get here. Could you be left with any more blue Stalkers? Seriously. You know, I hate it when dudes are always complaining on the ladder about me giving them blue Stalkers. They're like, dude, you gave me blue Stalkers. Why not let me finish? Oh, man. And I'm like, it's not even a thing. Well, I didn't think it was. It turns out it is. Florencio's been giving Protoss blue Stalkers for years, apparently. He's here and he's like getting them right to that point. He's like, oh, here's my red hit point battle cruiser. You want this red hit point battle cruiser? And they're like, I'd love your red hit point battle cruiser. Please give it to me. And then every time, right when they're ready to take it out, Tactical jumps, gets out of there and just smiles to himself. And you know he's got this shit-eating grin peering out from underneath that Nexus hat. You know he does. Oh, Flo, you absolute legend. I love it, mate. I love it. Yamato is finally coming down with weapon refit here. Oh, he's got those 4th base on the way as well. His 3rd there. Oh, no, 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 not like this. No. No. I'm just telling you guys, if you've got blue Stalkers, you make worse decisions. It's true. You got, oh, God. You see? Florencio, he piles the stress and pressure on until his opponents make bad decisions. He is the master of taking someone who's probably taken great engagements all day on the ladder, and then they just decide to start taking the most disgusting shit show fights of all time. Oh, look at the units lost tab. Look at it. Maybe not the macro god, but definitely the efficiency god. Holy shit, he's like 4? Is that more than, I think that's like about 4 times, 5 times more efficient almost. Oh my god. That's insane. He's lost so few units. It's like 1 BC, 2 tanks, 14 mines, 7 marines, 86 probes, 54 Stalkers have gone down. Oh my god. These Stalkers have been the least efficient unit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if I was Bartolomeo, I would definitely give up this base. But he's already got so much infrastructure. He's like, I got to defend my gateways and my mining. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. This is diminishing returns at this point, right? Another battlecruiser comes in. Remember that Yamato's now done. And what are you going to do? You don't... Oh, he's got Blink and 1-1, actually. Shield battery's doing a good job here. Buying time. So he blinks some Stalkers down, but there's a tank there now that's in range. Uh-oh. Teleports the battlecruiser the other side. The Stalkers come forward. They do get 1 tank. Oh, but they get punished for it. Oh, please stop. Oh, Blink's on top, actually. He says, haha, minimum range, bitch. Macro King, Florencio. Oh, he loses 1 of the tanks. But does take out the Stalkers there with the Unsiege. Got 2 BCs in the back. We got 1 working its way around the right-hand side. 43 kills, 20 kills, 29 kills. And uh-oh, has he finally got rid of this position? I love that there's been a tank stuck there this whole time, by the way. This tank says, get the fuck out of here, man. Takes out 1 Stalker. Can it take out 1 more? It can do another shot, but it doesn't hit the weak one. And they are going to finally dislodge this position. Bartolomeo's got 50 probes. Bartolomeo has some mineral lines that are mining. If Bartolomeo can get rid of the battlecruisers and then take a 4th and a 5th, this game could go on. I haven't looked at how long this game goes for. I have no idea. I really thought this was about to be over. But the Macro King displaying his ability to macro so well. 19 minutes of destruction, and he's only at 40 SCVs. Oh, is he going mass cyclone? So this is Florencio's new thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. He still loves 17-minute unupgraded Stalker. He loves 17-minute Swarm Host. He loves 17-minute unupgraded Marine. But here, I'm going to make Mass Cyclone, and I'm not going to make Magfield the most important upgrade for them. I think Florencio's idea is that they're a bit more camouflaged, because if you get mag field, they get these little laser pointer lights, and he doesn't want to give away. So if he's attacking at night, he doesn't want to like show the headlights essentially. So Florencio, of course, doesn't want to get that upgrade because he wants the Cyclones to do literally half the damage against the Stalkers and all the other armored units, which is literally everything he's fighting against. So instead, he's going to start drilling claws so his non-existent Widow Mines burrow faster. And I mean, that's just Florencio's science. Right at it, guys. It's a way to do it. 2-1 upgrades, +3 attack is on the way. His barracks goes down. 2 battle cruisers teleport in, and 2 battle cruisers. Oh, pull back to the batteries, mate. Stalkers are coming. He doesn't have very many, though. The Stalkers are trying to work their way back. He's going to Yamato a few of them. Did that Stalker just dodge Yamato? Are we seeing a player get dicked by 1-base harassment for 20 minutes, yet he knows how to dodge Yamato with Blink? Did we just see that? I think we just saw a Protoss player who's good enough to dodge Yamato with Blink. One of the highest IQ, sickest micro moves in the game, and yet can't defend battlecruiser harass even after it's been done 37 times in a row. The Cyclones all run in no mag field. They damage a nexus and all get dicked. Oh my god, he makes blue flame, and please queue more Cyclones. Does he even know? Oh my god, he starts mag field. I'm like, does he even fucking know? I think he looked at that and he was like, I feel like that nexus should have died. He does start mag field. He's like, first I'll show you that I'm going mass cyclone. I'll not make the upgrade. I'll let you have some warning so you think you've got a chance, and then I'll make the upgrade and keep massing cyclones. He's making libs off that proxy starport. It flew back after the fusion core got taken out. He's got a 5th base down here, a 4th. He's got, so it's going to be lib harass and 3 factories building mech. His gas income seems kind of light. Oh, he doesn't put on these gas geysers. He's got, is that his last battle cruiser? It's his last battle cruiser, guys. Comes in, Yamato's a stalker and walks away. This is a 45 kill battle cruiser. I'd like to see that battle cruiser survive. But look at this, Bartolomeo. Oh, shit. Pulling back weak units? People in chat are mentioning, oh, he's just drip feeding hope to the Protoss. I think he's losing now, though, guys. I think Flo might be losing. I thought he had this one in the bag, man. He literally killed like 20,000 of Protoss resources on this position. But he was on 1 base versus 3 the entire time. Yeah, he's killed almost 100 workers. Yes, he's got like a decent amount of workers, but what can he do with it? He's only making units off 3 factories at a time. Now, I do like that he's getting Hellions, but remember, he started Blue Flame and then cancelled it, guys. So he's making non-Blue Flame Hellions now. Magfield does finish. I mean, Hellion run-bys are good. They can win games. He's building turrets, but I don't know if Flo has a plan. Okay, Battlecruiser comes in. Did his lib already fly in? Oh, they're queuing in now. Battlecruiser, 45 kills, and then throws his life away just like that. 2 Stalkers, all he's going to take out. He gets blasted. Now, remember, guys, Florencio is a big fan. When he goes in with Liberators, he knows that the best way, he's watched Pig streams, he's watched my old Pig Daily, he says he studied them. And he actually came to me and he wrote me an email years ago and he said, Pig, I've noticed you mentioned the best way to use Liberators is to siege multiple different mineral ions at the same time. It's a low APM way of forcing a big reaction from your opponent. I said, yes, that's exactly right. And that's why it logically makes sense. And he said, that's where you're incorrect. The best way to use Liberators is to always siege them on identical or almost identically the same locations, because then your opponent won't expect it. So, if your opponent has a high IQ, they're going to spread their Stalkers to defend many bases. So if you come in anywhere between 2 and 6 Liberators, the best way to use those is to siege all on the exact same area to make sure your opponent who's spread out is unable to deal with it. I told him it doesn't make any fucking sense and he's drunk and crazy. And he said, just think about it. And then continued smoking what I believe was a crack pipe, but I'm not 100% sure. He said it was some sort of, I think it was, what did he call it? A nootropic? He's like, oh no, this is just a nootropic. It helps activate the stem cells in my brain. And I was like, the stem cells in your brain? I was like, do you even know what stem cells are, Florencio? And he was like, it is not what I know, but what you do not know that is limiting your understanding of the world and its surroundings. At that point, I was fucking done. I told him to go back and fucking riddle me with his fucking ramblings. I said I didn't need to have a conversation with the literal sphinx of the ladder, asking me fucking riddles and speaking in half-truths. He said, well, This door shall never open for thee then. And I was like, what door? There's no fucking door that you're guarding. And he's like, the door remains closed. You have not passed the test. I was like, shut the fuck up, Florencio. What are you talking about? And that's why apparently I'm not allowed through the secret hallway of the science school or something. I don't understand his logic. I don't fucking know. But, well, I'm a little, like, I don't care, but I would like to know what he's talking about and what it is that I don't understand. Like, but he won't tell me. He says that I failed the test. It's shit. So, who knows? Maybe some of you guys can sign up to Florencio's science school for kids who don't macro good. And if you do manage to pass a few more semesters, maybe you'll find some answers and you guys can explain what any of this shit means. As it is, the single cyclone here doing a chatty good job of it. Takes down a whole bunch of probes there. The Stalkers are going to punish that. The upgrades are out of control here. 3-2 upgrades for the Protoss. It's still mostly Stalkers, though, which, remember, are not great units versus certain things. You know, they're not the best value. Oh my god, look at this. He's splitting his Liberators up. Holy crap. Holy crap. He's splitting his Liberators up. I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever seen him do this before. Holy shit. Is he testing me? Is that why he's doing this? The Hellions are coming in. The Lib's doing damage. To be fair, he did hit the exact same spot with both the Hellions and the Lib. Is he... Wait. So if there's like an algorithm, does 6 Hellions equal 1 Liberator? Is that what he's trying to say? Is this like he's covering the fucking chalkboard and he's like, 6 Hellions equal 1 Liberator, therefore if 6 Hellions and 1 Liberator join positions, it's the same as making 2 Liberators dock. I'm like, what do you mean dock? And he's like, you know, when one Liberator pulls back its Concord cannon and then slides it inside the other. And I'm like, okay, you fucking weirdo. Jesus, mate. Anyways, how is he gonna win this game? Mass nukes. And mass Widowmine. I can get behind it. Okay. He's got a ton of money. I mean, he's keeping the Protoss economy low. Bartololeo's not getting a 5th and a 6th base, and I think has been a bit traumatized by all the damage. These bases have all mined out because he's been mining way quicker, whereas Flo's still got plenty of minerals on his natural and third. I mean, the inefficiency this game is insane. 10,000 resources less efficient, right? Even though the last few minutes have been a bit better for Protoss and the upgrades are way better. And yet again, another single Liberator move. Perhaps Neeb has been berating him and also mentioning how attacking more than one places with your harassment is really good. Maybe he's listening to Neeb. Maybe it's a trick just to get Neeb to try out the Nexus recall strategy, which he promised he would use in the big leagues years ago and still has not put into practice. Maybe this is his way of trying to get him to finally live up to what he said he would do. Ooh, this is a good base to harass with Libs, by the way. This is a great position. Those minerals, there's very little space behind them. You can siege up that patch really nice. Mass Widowmine's going to come across the map. Looks like a lot of High Templar are being built. There's no Storm, though, so I think it's just Archons. Lots of Archons, Stalkers, and so on. The Liberator here picks off another Stalker. The Widowmine's coming in. Are there any... I think he saw the Stalker and just panic barred. There's one Observer, but it's down there. Oh my god. I'd love... No. How is that ever going to work? He's like... He just keeps waiting for the Protoss to look the other way, and he's like, I'll unburrow, and I'll just run up and then just burrow on you real quick. Okay, 77 SCVs. The money is actually out of control at this point. Oh, Hallucinated Archon takes 2 Widowmine shots. Bartolomeo, my man. Oh my god. So this is his nuke station. Oh, you're kidding me. Remember, guys, as well, when nuking, what did Maru teach us, guys? Drop 5 nukes on the exact same spot, even though it only takes 3 to kill a hatchery, right? So I actually do have a theory that Maru also goes to Florencio's science school, to be honest. Oh, the Widowmines move forward. Can they cover it? That one ghost at the front is going to go down. The other 3 nukes, though. Oh, they're going to take out 1 more ghost. There's still 2 nukes that are about to land. 2 nukes, 2 nukes, 2 nukes! Oh! And he walks into the Widowmines. But he defends the base, I guess. Takes out a lot of Widowmines, 4 ghosts and 4 nukes, but holy shit, he's like, it's okay, I'll move in to dodge the nuke. And I'm like, you do realize that means you're moving 30 Stalkers through a field of Widowmines, right? Bartololeo's like, It is the lesser of two weevils. I'm like, the fuck are you even talking about, man? It's not. Why don't you just run backwards? And he's like, I could take it on the face. I'm a champion. I think Bartolomeo and Florencio both in this game. This might not even be a ladder game. I'm starting to think this is a custom game. I think Flo was coming back from a night out on the town, walked the wrong way around. He's like, oh, it's the underpass. Met a few guys around a dumpster fire, had a conversation, drinking some cleaning spirits, you know, some turpentine, maybe some methylated spirits. And one of them turned out to be a StarCraft fan when they got chatting, so they came home and linked up for this game. Because this, I can only, the only voice that I can put to these two players' actions at this point is deeply slurred. It is, Liberators. Once again, he does go back to his default logic. Oh my god, no. No, 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 they can't reach. They can't reach, man. The Stalker's finally played for. I thought I was going to cast some weird games casting ANZ champs last night. I was like, cool. We've got Thuck Lao from Vietnam I was casting, who thucked shit up last night, by the way. Shout out to Thuck Lao, aka Miss Fanta on the ladder. But it played like literally just Disruptor Storm macro games. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, a newcomer from Vietnam, surely we'll just cheese. Nope, played super macro. And of course, here I come into this game. I was expecting weird, but I am getting far weirder. I mean, I'm sure some people out there are fans of Dumb and Dumber, but this is like, I don't know, strange and stranger at this point. This is, oh, that ghost just got 23 kills. Look at him run away. He's got his gun on his back. He's got the whole fire mode. And he's like, let's get out of here before they fuck me up. Look at the way he runs. How have I never watched the run animation on the ghost when its gun is on its back before? This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. How have I never watched that? For those who don't know, you can toggle hold fire and ghosts won't attack unless you specifically tell them to. And they actually put their rifle on their back and they start just running around with their little fists like that, apparently. Oh, you learn something new every day. That is a ton of Stalker Archon with 332 upgrades. The Archon's focusing down the SCVs. The Observers, though, are walking into the turrets, and that could be a... What the hell? He's got 15 Thors with 0-0. They have no upgrades. He's got Mass Thor with no upgrades. His army's like 3 times the size of the Protoss. Most of it's Stalkers and Archons, which aren't even good versus Thors. And yet they're still actually killed a decent number of Thors just because of the upgrade deficit. But there's just too many, man. There's too many Thors. They come out and big dick swinging. And not one more Thor goes down. I think that's a Pyrrhic victory killing that one Thor. Or beyond Pyrrhic, actually. Flo's got this one in the bag. He's got the gas mining there. He's got the gas mining there. He's got a max of units coming. He's been massing nukes. Liberators. Once again, they pair up. And of course, remember guys, you could siege 2 separate... He's evolving! He's evolving! The Sewer Mermaid just evolved. I mean, what is it? Pikachu becomes Raichu and shit. Charmander becomes Charizard. What the fuck does a Sewer Mermaid become when it learns how to split its Liberators up? I don't know, but I think this game is literally the Metamorphosis. This is the game where he pops into his little cocoon and goes... and comes out with the ability to actually multi-prong. Look at that, he even did nukes on 3 different bases here at the end of the game. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. He's like, I'm not a Sewer Mermaid anymore. I'm a merman. Merman. Father, why don't you love me? Merman. Yeah, maybe, who knows? I personally don't think just becoming the male version of a mermaid is an evolution. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I think if you think about it objectively, I think girls are physically stronger than men in certain ways. And that's objective. I'm just saying, if you kick a girl in the panani, you're not going to get the same reaction that you get. You're absolutely not going to get the same reaction that you get when you kick a guy in the balls. I don't know where biology and all that stuff will take us in medicine, but I'm just saying, in that movie where Arnold has a baby, I'm pretty sure it was a lot more destructive to his physique than it would be to a woman. And I think mermaids are stronger. So I don't know if merman is the next evolution, guys. I'm not sure, but you guys make your own decisions there in chat. Let me know what you think the next evolution of a sewer mermaid is, as Florencio there brings out a truly lovely game. And of course, we need to do a bit of a review here, a bit of a summary at the end of the game. Let's take a look at that units loss tab. Florencio losing a grand total of just under 30,000 resources. His opponent losing 50,000. At the end of that game, 199 probes died, only 23 SCVs. 157 stalkers as well. 5 battle cruisers were all that died. They were all that built, and they were responsible for like 70 stalkers and 130 probes or something. Like, it was actually obscene. Remember the tanks over here in the Widow Mines just baiting those units in time and again. This was a truly lovely display, and this is just fantastic and magnificent. I feel like Florencio has found a way to tap into all the most annoying things to deal with as Terran. Like, it took him years to really evolve his Protoss play, but he's doing it as Terran. He just is like, yep, some Liberator harass, yep, battle cruisers hitting your mineral lines whenever I bait you somewhere else. Letting you fight and catch my battle cruiser because it has a bunch of Widow Mines underneath it finally. Yeah, nukes, Liberators. Dude, he is taking it to the next level of art form. GG, well played, Florencio. Thank you for this amazing display. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, smash that Patreon link down below in the description. Show some love. Of course, also give some follows over to Florencio. Follow his YouTube channel. We've got links to his YouTube and his Twitch stream in the description. Go hang out with the sewer mermaid himself and learn to hang out in what is one of the most chill streams in all of StarCraft. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and good night.